Hey folks, I've got a few things to say before I showcase something today which isn't your typical episode of the magic of freeze framing. I've got a lot going on in my life right now, and I don't think that maintaining a daily series will help matters. I'd like to continue the series though, so how would you guys feel if one week I put out 7 episodes of the magic of freeze framing daily, and the next week I just took off? Because that's the kind of point where I'm at. I think that's where I'd like to go with the series. In any case, there's not going to be any episode of the magic of freeze framing put out today. And in scenarios where I can't find an episode, I'm going to look through my files and see if there's anything of interest that I can put out to the public. So here's something that I found that I put together for you guys. A breakdown of a Norm McCabe classic, The Impatient Patient. For those of you who don't know, a breakdown is where someone takes all the scenes in a cartoon and identifies which animator did which scene. The reason I think that no one really discusses McCabe's filmography overall, despite him really making some masterpieces towards the end of his career at Warner's, is because most of the cartoons that he made are run over with terrible and awful stereotypes that were perfectly fine in the day, but 8 decades later, they don't work at all. And a lot of his cartoons base entire plots around stereotypes like that. And in the end, I think that's why people don't remember McCabe overall, which is kind of a tragedy because, like I said, he made some really great cartoons. I think one of the biggest tragedies in the history of Warner cartoons is that Norm McCabe wasn't a director long enough to develop his own style and become as famous as even people like Bob Clampett, who really, in the grand scheme of things, didn't work at the Warner studio for that long. I think that if McCabe even just had 1 or 2 more years of directing, not only would he have churned out some real masterpieces, but people would be remembering him just as they remember Frank Tashlin today, who also didn't really work at the Warner studio very much overall. The animation in this cartoon isn't really anything special per se. The 4 animators on it, John Carey, Cal Dalton, Vivi Risto, and Izzy Ellis, were all inherited by Norm from Bob Clampett's black and white unit. And those animators usually worked on the lower budget black and white cartoons that the Warner studio kind of looked down upon because, of course, this was around the same time that they were making these beautiful, lavish, lovely cartoons in color, and they don't really stick out among the crowd, but some of them are really good, and I think would have worked a lot better in color, but that's a story for another time. Alright folks, that's enough blabbing from me. Enjoy the breakdown, and I'll see you guys next week with more episodes of the magic of freeze framing.
Chloe, yoo-hoo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Chloe, where are you, kid? Where you hiding, Chloe? Come up from down there, Chloe! Woo-hoo! 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 How do you like that? It's them blamed hiccups again. A physician. Yeah, he can't cure the hiccups, though.
Calling Dr. Jekyll, a duck. Calling Dr. Jekyll, a duck. Calling Dr. Hey, jerk! Yes? Duck! Ixnay, up day, and up day will the hiccups say. Oh, a customer, a patient. I'll be right out.
Put off, I'll suck her in a puss. That's all, doggone sick of your mess. Sick of It's me. Hey, what's your big idea? Hey, you can't do this to me, I tell you.
Nasty hiccups, nasty, nasty. And we'll try the scare cure. That's what we'll do, yes. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Hey, where'd the little guy go, chum? Ew! Say, who are you?
I'm Chloe. Unless you and me wrestle.
Chloe? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Chloe. Happy birthday to you. Stop. Signed, Frankenstein. That'll be 36 cents, please. When you hear the tone, the time will be exactly 10:02.
Now you're cooking with gas. That sounds right. Oh, jump a time.
Stop that lazy, sluggish feeling. There they go! It's Rosso Day. No! It's some...
Hey, Doc. What's cooking?
Sweet no. Suta suta.
Yeah, Snooky Wookums. Now I guess you'll behave. Uh-huh. You don't know me very well, do we? You don't know me very well, do we?
Oh, you broke my little head! Oh, you broke my little spine! Oh!
That's all, folks.
If you made it this far, I'm very proud of you, and you get a special reward. I'm working on a 3-part series that's not the magic of freeze framing, and I think it'll be something really special. So stick around for that, folks. That's also partially why I'm not going to be doing any more episodes. I'm working on this.